Why do we blush? Imagine this, you're 14, walking down a hallway and you see your crush. Your heartbeat rises, breathing shortens, and your cheeks red hot. Why is this happening? Because your blood is rushed from your genitals to your face. Not quite. That was a mythical explanation. We blush when we spill a coffee, slip in public, or sing to a crowd. But we never learn about this in our high school biology. So let's ask Darwin. Darwin wrote a whole chapter on this peculiar and most human of all expressions. He said we blush when we are conscious of what others are thinking of us. And it makes us quite uncomfortable. So blushing, as per Darwin, is a useless byproduct of evolution. But is that right? This strange expression only present in humans and totally involuntary. Did it evolve just as a spandrel? Actually, no. Many recent studies and theories take a radically different view. As per them, blushing serves an important social function to communicate guilt. It is a non-verbal signal acknowledging violation of social norms and a desire to be forgiven. So it is an apology to avoid social alienation. And here is a surprising fact. Blushing is totally involuntary, noticed by observers before the blusher feels it themselves. So it is quite a reliable signal of true regret. Interestingly, this view of true guilt was shared by Seneca, the famous Roman philosopher. He wrote, "Those who cannot blush do not feel true regret." This theory of blushing is the most dominant one in the field, and there is a lot of evidence to support it as well. Like, people regard blushers as more trustworthy and sympathetic. But why do we blush when we are being complimented or in front of our first love? To convey an apology? So this theory cannot explain everything. Other researchers hold a different view. As in, when we receive undesired social attention, we blush, like singing in front of a crowd or being complimented. So even when the event is positive, but the social attention is intense, we communicate embarrassment. And this works because observers divert their attention from somebody who is blushing. But how does this blush happen? How does the internal embarrassment show up on the face? In those situations, our sympathetic nervous system activates, or simply we get stressed. This increases the blood flow, body temperature, and heart rate. The reddening of the face is due to accumulation of red blood cells in the facial veins. Also, our nervous system releases some special receptors which increases the blood storage capacity of facial veins. But why do we blush only when we are embarrassed? Why not when we are stressed in another way, like afraid? If you're really curious and want to dig deeper, get this interesting book, Psychological Theories of Blushing. So humans are the only animals to have self-consciousness who blush. And we cannot fake it. It communicates something very raw and honest. This peculiar expression evolved to protect us from being socially alienated. So the next time you're blushing, remember you're asking for an apology. Thanks for watching.